Hello everyone. Today I would like to write a program for a certain problem, namely the problem of reversing a given string. So our task is to give a string to this program and get the reverse of it. Namely, if we give it ABCD, for example, the string ABCD, it should return DCB. It should return DCBA. Here. So for this we need some. Let me give some information. The first one is that if we want to get the length of the string, we use dot length, the string dot length. And in this case, if we take ABCD, it will give us 4. In addition, if we want an access to a certain character in the string, we use these brackets, and we put the number of the character. But it starts with 0. So in this case, ABCD0 is A, ABCD2 is C, and ABCD3, which is the last one, is D. From here we can see that to have an access to the that 3 is equal to 4 minus 1, and 4 in this case is string length. So if we want to have an access to the last character in a string, we need to call a string length minus this to call string length minus 1. And one more point is that our reverse string is actually the concatenating the last character plus the one that is before it, and the other, and the first one. For example, in this case, it is the CBA is D plus C plus B plus A. So let's write the function. Our function will take as an argument our given string. So for convenience, let's assign the string length to a certain number n. So constant n. So then in this function, let's create a function that actually will accomplish the task. So this we call a function ref that is constant function ref that takes as an argument the n, the string length, and it takes as an argument a ref string. Which is in this case just a variable, because the argument is a variable in the function. So at first we assign to the ref string an empty string for just convenience, and then we write the termination case in order not to get an infinite loop, and if in this case, if the n, the string length, is smaller or equal to 0, we should return our reverse string. So we assign to the reverse string our last character and concatenate it plus. This is our last character, string length minus 1, as we saw in this case. It is our last character. So we assign to the ref string our last character plus ref n minus 1. So what does it do now? N minus 1 is ref n minus 1 is our function, but in this case it takes as an argument not n but n minus 1 and accomplishes the same thing. So n minus 1 come here, but in this case 4, then 4 minus 1 3, but 3 is not equal to 0, then it continues to concatenate it with string n minus 1. So we get string n minus 1 plus string n minus 2, then plus in this case n minus 1 minus 1. So it accomplishes the same, and until our n is smaller or equal to 0, and then it will just return ref string. So what do we get? The last character plus the character before it, and plus it repeats all this, and until it gets to our first character, and then after it, when it gets the last character, and at that point it just returns our reverse string. This function, our original function, the function reverse, should return this function, should give back us the result of this ref function. So we write return ref n. We put brackets because we need the function. Not a variable. So if we call this function with a certain string, for example abcd, it will give us DCBA. Or if we call this function, for example aghtyu, it will throw to the console the reverse of it. So I hope you understand this.